lot of people didn't hear it. It was just like a little one-off in between mixtapes. And they just basically...
What was the hook?
They, all black, one gun man, John Wick, I'm a bad man.
All black, one gun man, John Wick, that's a bad man.
All black, one gun man. And they literally just... And the beat is so hard, it's like really guttural, and they just basically ruin the whole movie for you.
It plays in the movie?
It doesn't. No, I'm saying it doesn't play in the movie at all.
They spoil the movie.
They just spoil the movie for you, and all the lyrics. They talk about like
the plot.
They talk about his spoiler alert. They talk about his dog getting killed, and talking about the Russians taking his car, and like
that's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that's I'll get back to my favorite Migos song in a second, but I saw John Wick 2.
What'd you think?
And I was asking people before I saw John Wick 2, do I need to see John Wick 1?
Oh, shit.
And then they said, no, you don't need to see John Wick 1. And then I saw John Wick 2, and I was thinking, yo, there's some shit I'm missing here.
Yeah.
I'm missing some shit here.
I feel like those people misled you a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't
Somebody
really...
sent you off.
Now I gotta... watch John Wick 1 and John Wick 2 again.
Yeah.
But it was solid choreography.
Yeah. I feel like John Wick it's not a great film, but I loved it.
It's a lot of fighting.
I don't think I ever... This is
Keanu Reeves.
Action.
Keanu Reeves action.
I haven't seen any. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Keanu Reeves, real straight to the point plot.
Better than Matrix? I mean, as far as action-wise.
As far as action-wise, it's the first. You've seen the second one. The first one is like really saturated with fighting. Like,
yeah, it's constant, just fighting. It's just motherfucker. It's just like, oh, he's just gonna whoop some ass, and then when it's at parts where you think it's gonna be done, and nope, still gotta. Just these other motherfuckers gotta get it too. This level is like a video game that doesn't end.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then it ends a little bit for story. My favorite Migos, I don't know if this is my favorite, but I heard it. Do you know Peaches in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Is that the grimiest strip club in Atlanta?
Grimy and what?
Because when I told people, I ended up going there because I was coming from shooting when I was down there, and we make a left, and I saw this place, Peaches. It's like 5 p.m. on a Friday, and I tell the PA, I said, let's go here. Yeah. And we went in there, maybe a handful of other people, and just had a good time. But the DJ played Kelly Price.
Oh, okay.
Which...
That's off, is that on Culture?
That's off Culture.
Yeah.
But it works, and I've never heard it played in a club, but it works in a strip club. It made me like it, and I started listening to it on my own because the vibe, it fits the strip club, just dark, smoky vibe and shit.
That's a good.
Wait, how does Kelly Price go?
Billy truck, yeah, that's my choice to ride. Always keep some bitches on the side, yeah. Don't stand too close, my diamonds gonna bite. I get drugs for the right price, yeah.
I'm the tender eyes. She will tender fucking for the night.
One night.
My time. He's alright.
Mama.
But it's a solid song.
This is a good one.
This is what about you, Tony?
Me?
Favorite
I would
Migos
probably
song?
say just because it's just so goofy. Actually, Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana was pretty goofy. That was
between those two because it's just so. I like that they just took something that simple and just made it a hook by repeating it over and over.
Versace, 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 whoa, Versace, 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 Versace.
Hannah Montana, 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 Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana. I mean, that's pretty genius.
You know, I like how self-referential they are. Because in other songs, they be like, yeah, we gave you that Versace.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I like when rappers do callbacks.
They just get so engulfed in their own world. They can only like...
Jay-Z does that a lot.
Jay-Z does it a lot.
Yeah.
No 615 this year.
Yeah.
You can stay tonight.
Yeah. But you know what? That song Hannah Montana actually has a special place in my heart because I remember I was DJing and Dave Chappelle was like super turned the fuck up, and he just kept saying that to me over and over. He just kept, because I was
saying
spinning.
Hannah Montana?
He's at the booth going, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana. And I wasn't even playing it yet.
Yeah.
I was just still setting up.
That would scare the fuck out of
And
me.
I didn't even have the song.
Did you download it or YouTube
No, one
it?
of my buddies is like, I got that song. So then we plugged his computer in real quick, played the song. Dave turned the fuck up.
Wow.
Did his thing, and then we switched back over to my computer.
Jesus.
It's Dave Chappelle. I wouldn't have done that for anybody else.
Was it a smooth transition back to the computer?
No, hell, it was a terrible transition.
Chords
Did
all
you get
over
on the
the place.
mic? You got to get on the mic. Hey, you know, that was just a special play
I
for Dave Chappelle. We don't got that shit on my computer. We had to switch computers. All right, party people. I'm DJ Tony Trim. You know what it is.
Yo, you know what? I've been DJing a lot lately, and I've been taking your advice, and I've been on the mic more. And there's a sample that because you gave me a bunch of samples when I did North Coast a couple years ago, and there's one where you're like, DJ Tony Trim. You say it like that?
Yeah.
And I was playing it every other song. I could see people were getting visibly annoyed by it.
Hey,
And I
but
was
they
like,
gonna remember.
But
Yeah.
they gonna remember. That's what I'm saying. Bad branding is good. I learned that in the 48 Powers
Bad
book.
branding is good.
Any branding is good branding.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, most. Let's say 90%.
And people, that's what they're saying.
There's that dark 10% where you're like, I wish he didn't murder her, but I do know his name.
Lee Harvey Oswald. We'll always
I bet
remember him.
if your DJ tag was like your darkest secret, that probably wouldn't go too well.
I wear women's underwear.
I'm Oscar De La Hoya,
That
yo.
probably just... It wouldn't get old. People wouldn't like it at all. It would just,
Maybe drops of everybody's different secrets.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm DJ. Yo, I'm DJ Dark Secrets, playing the hits, and also Strangers Dark Secrets. I fucked a dog once. Ooh, next coming up. Mask off. Fucking mask off.
Oh,
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, DJ Dark Secrets.
I'd
That's
go
either
there.
a sketch or we got to do it in real life.
I think Tony's right in that there's no bad branding because I would go to that.
Yeah.
I would go to his set.
No, we used to do some shit where we would where I would spin and do random facts
Before the
about
show.
before the show I would do random facts. But then
About the city that we were in.
yeah,
Wow.
But then we tried out a couple of towns where he would say pre-record some shit and I would trigger it on a button, and we did Birmingham, Alabama, and he was like, one of them was like, Birmingham, Alabama, a lot of whack racist shit happened here, but we out here, Birmingham, Alabama, like shit like that.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Wow.
It was strange,
Got to do it,
but
man.
it was fun.
There's a whole market for
Uncomfortable DJing.
uncomfortable
weird.
DJing. Yeah.
Weird shit, man.
Yeah.
We got some
Untapped.
There's some potential after parties coming up. It's some venues that we potentially have coming up where I'm wondering. I'm like, I don't know if this type of nightclub is ready for what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
If
I played
they-
it on Cat's tour. I kind of fucked with that idea. I was just like trolling the crowd, and I was like, y'all want to hear some music? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, I made this track for y'all. Y'all ready for this new track? And they were like, yeah. I was like, this is the sound of America in 2017. Like, that was the name of it. And I played it, and it was just, I had spliced together gunshots and explosions and people screaming. But I had on headphones like this, and I was like jamming to it, and people were like mostly they were just like, absolutely not. But some people, like the younger people in the crowd, in the Portland crowd, were like laughing their asses off. And it was just a whole,
You got to go for it sometimes.
just do it.
Be divisive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No matter how annoyed they are, just
Wait, so when you open for Thundercat, that's like what do you like? Do you have like something set up, or you just go up there and wild out? Like what's
yeah?
What do you do
it was
exactly
like,
when you go up there?
It was touch and go. Like Portland, like I said, I did like half like DJing, and then I would like say some crazy shit.
DJing on stage,
just say some crazy shit, put crazy sounds like we're doing here over the music. And then some dates I was like, I just only want to DJ. And then some dates I was like, I just only want to do jokes.
I thought a cat don't give a fuck. He let you do it.
He didn't care.
He just let you, as long as you got some laughs and got him hype, huh?
That was it.
Love that guy.
That was really it.
He just lets you be yourself.
Yeah.
I talked to you on the phone maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And you were saying we filming something up in Maine. If you know some strippers,
oh God,
send them up.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
That was. I guess I can talk about that. We so part of this pilot that I shot with my friend Alex Russell. Without giving away too much, and I can shoot it to you, but we basically wanted to put strippers in a what's it called, a skydiving tunnel, like a vertical wind tunnel, where you get in to practice.
Oh, okay,
skydiving.
and you're like floating and shit.
And apparently, there's this whole like group of people who already are comfortable skydiving naked, or already do the tunnel shit, and are down to get naked because they have backgrounds in erotic dancing. So we were putting girls in there and filming it, and it was pretty tight.
Oh,
in New Hampshire.
Excuse me.
There's always a subculture to something like, oh yeah, you like rock climbing? Oh, why don't you try doing it naked?
Yeah.
Oh, you like skateboarding? Hey, why don't you try doing it naked?
You ever made a beat while naked?
While naked.
Yeah.
There's always got to be that naked subculture to something.
Yeah.
You ever do gymnastics but with lube on?
You like busting your ass?
Actually, that'd be hilarious if you put like lube all over the horse and then you got to try to...
We call it busting.
Hey, baby, put some honey on the balance beam. And I bet you I walk across that shit.
That's hilarious.
Contestants get one lubricant a round. Mm-hmm. Here comes Hannibal with the coconut oil.
And he gets up there and up. Don't. So, how'd you link up with Flying Lotus? Through Thundercat?
Yeah, it was that simple that we were all just... I think it was me and Cat were just chilling, jigging one night, and Steve came through and joined us. And
sometimes when you say Cat, I forget that you talking about Thundercat. I think you talk about Cat Williams. It takes a second when Cat.
I wish.
God damn it, brain! You made sense again.
Yeah.
I like how you just keep blaming your brain. God damn it, brain! You fooled me again.
Yeah, it's the brain's fault. It's not me. I ain't do that shit.
It's not Hannibal. It's Hannibal's brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Separate.
And
damn brain.
Met Lotus, and he told me about what he was doing last year, and that ended up being Kuso. What was your involvement in Kuso? He brought me on originally to help write bits.
Yeah.
And what were bits ended up becoming like parts of scenes and whatever and whatnot. And then finally he was like, oh shit, the person that I had to do this originally is not going to work out. Would you be down to do it? And I was straight up and I was like, no. I was like, yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was the vision of how gross and weird it was going to be pretty clear at that point?
Yeah, it was, because he was sending me like bits and pieces because he's been working on it for so long, and he was sending me stuff, and I was like, man, this is fucked up, but I probably couldn't ask for a better first experience in it. So yeah, it was cool.
It's a rough watch, man. It's fun.
Rough. Yeah, it's rough.
It's fun because when I watched it in Atlanta, at a screening. It was a good time, actually. Got